at the water fountain, and this random stranger, complete stranger to me, walks up to me and says, "Hey, this morning I saw you walking into work, and the wind, I thought it's pretty windy out there, and then I looked and your skirt blew up and I saw the entire, all of it." And I was like, that's a weird thing to say to me 7 hours later. And then he says, "But I thought it's okay because you're wearing Spanx." Here's the thing, guys. I'm not wearing Spanx. He mistook my granny panties for Spanx. So I just said, "Yep," and then dumped a bunch of water on the floor because I never stopped filling that bottle the entire time he was talking to me. And then he got on the elevator and just stared at him until the doors closed. So I learned today I need to update my underwear wardrobe. That's what I learned today, guys. Yeah, I'm killing it. So it's been a weird day, right? It's been weird. Earlier this afternoon, I went to dinner with a friend of mine and her husband, and she left her phone at the restaurant. So, but it was fine because like they called her and they were like, "Hey, you know," they called her husband. They're like, "You left your phone," and they knew to call her husband because he's listed as husband in her phone, you know. And I thought, what if that had been my phone? You know, like who would they have called? Because if they looked through my contact book, they would see like 5 dudes with Tinder in parentheses beside their first name, Papa John's Pizza, and Planned Parenthood. And I'm like, who would they call? Probably Papa John's Pizza. It's like the 5 most recent calls on my phone. Okay, 10. Don't judge me. Do not judge me, guys. No, I have a lot of dudes named on Tinder, like in my phone, which is weird because like I live like 2 hours away from here in like a tiny little town. I think it's technically a ghost town. I just learned that information about my town. And so there are only like 5 guys near me on Tinder ever. Half of them are related to me, and the other half are students. So I do really well on Tinder, is what I'm trying to tell you. I do really well, you guys. Recently I learned that I need to be better at sexting. A friend of mine tried to give me advice about it. She's like, "Listen, when you're sexting a dude, just ask him questions. That's how you do it." And I was like, okay, I got this. The next time a guy like tried to snap me, like a sexy thing, I was like, "Hey, what's your mom like?" I was like, "Hey, what's the square root of 100? Hey, how long are you supposed to cook chicken to make sure you don't get salmonella poisoning?" So I'm doing a lot better. That's what I'm telling you. Asking questions, guys. That's what you gotta do. Asking questions. So I'm 27. That's how old I am. Just so you know. Thank you. I'm excited about it. I've made it this far. And I don't feel like I'm old. You know, I'm like, I'm so old until I hang out with friends of mine who like are a lot younger than me. You know, for example, I went to California recently with 2 of my friends who like just turned 21. You know what I mean? It's like as soon as we get there, like they're downloading all these apps. It's like Grindr and Tinder and Bumble, and they're just like swiping dicks left and right. You know, that's all they're doing is just swiping dicks. And I'm over there on Groupon. I'm just like, "Hey guys, wanna go look at whales?" They're like, "No, Shawna, that's not what we're here for. It's not what we're trying to do." A friend of mine, she got offered cocaine via one of those dating apps. And she was like, "Hey, do you want to go do coke with a rando?" And I was like, "I already took my bra off." So I'm in for the night. Like I can't. I would love to, but I can't. I'm done. I'm sorry. I would love to, but I can't. No, I'm single. If you haven't picked up on that yet, that's my life situation. So I'm fairly recently single, so like I downloaded Tinder again, you know? So I'm out there, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna crush some dick," or whatever. Is that not right? You're looking at me like, "No, don't say crush dick." Is that wrong? I don't know, I'm trying. Crush some dick. So I download it, and the first message that I received from a man on Tinder is the following. He says to me, "Are you a school?" And I said, no, not that I'm aware of. Like, I'm not a school. Why do you ask? To which he responds, because I want to shoot kids inside of you. Yeah. To which I responded, oh my God, I really want kids, and I probably should do it while I'm still young, you know? So like, what do you think? Like, when should we get together? Like, do you want to like have them on Thanksgiving or Christmas? Or like, what do you think? To which he responds, what about Easter? And to which, you know, long story short, we're expecting. It's a long story short. No, I don't want children. I don't need that. If I ever do have sex, I take a lot of Plan B. Is that wrong? I don't know. No, okay, you're on board. Okay, good, yeah. I mean, because some people look at me weird, you know, like I live in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. You know, this guy knows. So, okay, so you know what I'm dealing with. Like, when I go to the local Walgreens to pick up the Plan B, they look at me like I've done something horrible, you know? I don't like that judgment face, so I always try to, like, buy something else to mask the real reason I'm there, you know? So, like, the last time I was in there, I bought a pack of party hats. I know I don't mean condoms.